that's the only end because they should be able to hear me talking right now. See if it happens on the delay. Oh, we didn't think about the delay a second ago.
Just out right here?
Yeah, but that's what I'll see if you can hear me talking in 7 seconds or whatever. Yeah. We're perfect now?
Welcome back to Dabbling Dads with your host Kyle and Tyler, here to dabble into just about anything. You can find us everywhere using the hashtag Dabbling Dads. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy.
Right off the bat.
Sorry. What's up,
I'm
man?
Kyle. This is Tyler. If you've never been here before,
Welcome to the garage.
yes, used to be the hot box, soon to be the ice box.
My heart used to be. Omarion.
Anyways.
I made a CD a couple times and hid it in my wife's locker when she was in high school.
This is our 23rd.
23rd, as you can see, we have Whiskey Bro shirts on because
We got our ass beat.
got our ass beat. We ran into someone who is very good.
What I like to, and you like to call, better.
Better. That's exactly right.
Much better than us.
Better is always better than best, if you think about it. Really think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you could be the best, but then someone will be better, and it just continues on and on and on.
Levi from the Whiskey Bros podcast is very good at cornhole, if you were wondering. If you haven't watched, go watch. Me and Tyler had to do the one chip challenge at the end. Where would you put that on your scale of hottest things you've ever eaten?
I haven't been able to eat hot stuff because I used to think that's what gave me those stomach attacks, but it turned out to be my gallbladder. But I have drank 911 sauce from Hooters in high school. I've done that.
After we got our ass beat in one of those tournaments in Andersonville, I remember that. We were there.
Oh, what's up, Mel from Cold Truth?
Emily Welch also in the house, I believe.
Gnome, and we had, let me scroll up here, Awfully Irish
Hello,
stop by.
Emily.
Tom Myers is in here. I don't know how many are in here, but we appreciate y'all being here. Yeah, you ain't lying, though. I messaged him. I said, my dumb ass done had it in the wrong hole.
Does it sound good? Hopefully.
Sounds better.
Emily
Way
says
too
our
low.
voices. I wish I knew what she meant by our voices.
She said it's way too low. I can turn it up. I don't know what that means. But hopefully we get it all figured out.
Yeah, this thing, Dad's on Day Quill says, yes, they can hear us. Levi, what's up, buddy? We just got done talking about you whipping our ass.
Yeah, I thought him in the hole. I think he had 56 or some shit in the hole. You know what else, though, I felt good about, though, Kyle? Is when he did do the stats, at least, I was better than you.
Yeah.
But he was just better.
We knew that from the beginning. We weren't competing against each other. That was the problem. You needed to be Levi. That was the problem. We weren't competing against each other.
But anyways, you should go watch the highlight clip at Dabble Dads on our YouTube channel. You can just type Dabbling Dads in on Google or wherever, and I cut it up to the part that we just ate the chip. But that was the first time I've eaten something that hot in a long time. It was just hot. It just felt like my tongue was bleeding. I drooled everywhere. I caught slick tongue. You know, when you take that last shot that you shouldn't take and your tongue gets real slick, it means you're about to throw up everywhere.
Oh, you were about to throw up eating it?
I don't think I was going to throw up. That was just the feeling that I had, that slick tongue. For wrestling manager promo. Well, no, you don't know. I have some secret promos from one of our friends who is a wrestler who holds the Southern Heavyweight Championship in Tennessee.
TAPW.
His name is Malachi.
Yeah.
We're going to have him on the
We
show.
do know him. Anyways, that would be the second hottest thing I think I've ever eaten. I tried the bomb. I think it's called Da Bomb or Da Bomb. They have it on Hot Ones. But me and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law Drew all tried it. We were in Gatlinburg, and that was one of the hottest things. I barely put any.
What was it again?
It's called Da Bomb or Da Bomb. It's on Hot Ones. It's one of the hottest ones. It's like second from the last one. They always do. It's the one that whips their fucking ass every time as soon as they eat it. It doesn't even taste good. I've already dropped the F-bomb. How long are we in? Is anybody keeping tabs on the F-bombs? That was a quick one. Again tonight, I got to quit.
I don't know. They're saying they can't figure out what's going on with the audio. Maybe the connection. Is it cutting out? Well, we actually have the mic plugged in to the correct hole. We apparently were using the laptop.
Maybe it's not correct, though, if they can't hear us.
Probably 3 minutes. I don't know what that means. I don't know, but we're just going to keep going. See if you can figure out in the chat what they're saying.
Yeah, something going on with the mic. Oh, Dad's on Dayquil can hear us. I think it's your connection, actually. I'm sorry.
I don't know. But
Anyways, yeah, I would say probably the second hottest thing I've ever had. That one, the difference is the bomb had no flavor whatsoever. It was just, it's like chemical to burn you is what it tasted like. This at least had some flavor. It was terrible. I thought it tasted awful, just flavor-wise. But it was very, very hot. It didn't take me long to start eating pizza, which I think that pepperoni made it even hotter in my opinion. And then I just had to gargle milk for about 5 to 10 minutes. But I was messed up for a couple days, honestly. Through Monday, my stomach was still tore up from eating that shit.
They're just saying our voices are super deep. I don't know how to fix that with what I have on here. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up, but I might be able to change the auto leveler or the hertz maybe.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Let's just keep going.
Anyways.
I've always wanted to be deep anyways.
But yeah, long story short, we got our ass whipped. 8th and 1 chip challenge. We decided to wear our enemy's colors tonight. That wasn't part of the bet, but we wore it anyways. Yes, I was literally about to say I watched Big Brother before we came out here.
So, Big Brother, we didn't get to do a Just Dabbling live watch along like we wanted. Spoiler alert if you haven't saw it, but Cody won. What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, I think he was in our talks always, being towards the end. I don't know. I have to go back and listen to it. So I haven't really listened back to any of our Just Dabbling stuff. So I don't remember where we said we had him going. I think it was deep. He was very smart to not put Nicole by him. I said Cody would beat Enzo, and he swept him. Yeah, I know I said that for sure.
Yeah, but you called the people who were going to be in the final game. Even week 5, you said Enzo. He made the final 2.
Yeah. Never on the block except the one time at the end. Cody never on the block the entire game. How? I don't know.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say something crazy here. But even though Cody won, who do you think is the best Big Brother player ever now?
Derek Levasseur.
You still think he's the best? Really? I gotta go watch his season. I'm not going into a bunch of details. Obviously,
most tactical I've ever seen.
But I feel like, didn't he use Cody as a weapon just as Enzo did?
But the difference was he was pulling the trigger in the deal. Enzo wasn't the one pulling the trigger. Cody was the one pulling the trigger this time. But he was also calling the shots. So yeah. Derek was calling the shots, and Cody was sort of his puppet through the entire thing. Was his ride or die. So they were working together, told each other everything, except the fact that Derek was a cop. But he was the best I've ever seen play. Nicole's very good at the game still. Don't get me wrong. Social-wise, Cody's got to be up there. He's made it to the final seats twice. And I don't think Derek swept him. I don't know what the final vote was on that one. I would like to look that up, but
look it up while I talk, because I started really thinking, like, who could be the best ever? Paul made the final seats twice, just like Cody, except Cody won once. Paul arguably got beaten by Nicole because it was kind of a surprise that she won. I would have loved to hear Nicole explain her game, because when she needed to win, she came up with it every time except for at the end. And I was nailing the answers at the end too. Emily, I got 6, I'm pretty sure.
The record challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody was on a roll. But anyways, Derek beat Cody 7 in a 7-2 vote. So he didn't sweep him, but 7-2. Levi said we're fine.
Yeah, it might just be because we normally sound echoey or weird, and now we might sound better. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we just wanted to wrap up Big Brother.
What if we unplug that? Just went through the computer like we've been doing.
I don't know if it'll mess up the whole sound. I don't know. It hasn't been treated. I just will believe Levi. So anyways, so that wraps up Big Brother.
No, we sound pretty big.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think we should unplug the mic and just go through the computer.
Okay. All right.
Hold on 1 second.
See if that works.
How does that sound? Hopefully better.
If I fixed it that quick on the fly,
Thank you,
we'll
Drew,
take it.
for sending me that, bud.
All right, anyway, sorry. We'll just keep on going. Hopefully we're not deep anymore.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear us now.
Better.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think it was a great season. As far as how it ended, I think we were pretty close in our guesses. I think, man, I don't know if that's a good job by production or us just paying attention or what that was, but it was fun keeping up with it, fun talking about it every week and sitting down and sort of talking about what we thought was going on. We were usually pretty similar in thinking. I forgot who it was you really liked. Danny. I think you were real hot on Danny at one point.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
Danny and Enzo were playing the same game. Danny just won that HOH and had to show her cards.
Yeah.
I don't think we need that anymore, man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter, man.
It was great. If you enjoyed Big Brother,
It was fun.
thumbs up.
Yeah. So are you gonna finish?
Yeah.
I was told to let you finish your chip story. So I want to wrap up the chips. Whiskey Bros, y'all go listen to their podcast if you're with us. They're awesome, man.
I don't remember what my chip story was, but I know I was sick for 2 days after eating that thing, like to my gut.
I wish I had a bidet. I'll be honest.
Pooping straight fire. I was praying for a bidet. A bidet. I did celebrate my birthday tonight with my wife at De La Paz, so I have had a little bit to drink tonight, which makes for
happy
the best,
birthday,
which
man.
makes for the best podcast.
I was gonna try to stay up Tuesday night all the way to 12:01 and wish happy birthday, but I fell asleep.
Yeah, I was probably asleep also.
I don't remember what I was watching.
I don't either. But yeah, those chips are hot as shit. I believe the Whiskey Bros are going to record 2 more times this year is what they said. I hope they're going to eat the chip on one of those episodes. They were talking like they were. That would be fun to watch. So.
Oh, yeah, and the next thing we're going to do, we throw cornhole. If we were a famous podcast and we'll just talk like we are, we're going to fly the Dads a Dayquil out here and throw against them as well.
Yeah, we'll have a GoFundMe up tomorrow.
No, but next time we're eating hot noodles. Y'all should look that up. Hot noodle challenge.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Woo!
Oh, my Titans fell. They did. A valiant effort, I will say. If they would have given half the effort in the first half that they gave in the second half, they would have won by 2 touchdowns, I believe. That's just my opinion. They didn't do it. They've got their first L. I said there would only be one undefeated team left, which is true. It's too bad it's Pittsburgh and not the Titans. That's all right.
Yeah, because the Seahawks lost too.
I know. I think I had them losing.
Yeah, me too. Me and you both, man.
Shit.
We both did.
Go ahead and give us our percentages.
Are we going to do that or you want to talk a little Titan talk? Anybody want to talk about any of their teams or Titan talk or anything like that? I didn't want to talk Titans for a minute just because we are...
Yeah, Dad's on Nickel. You can skip my picks.
Because we are the Dabbling Dads. Our buddy Derek over there sent us a thing. What is your favorite... We'll do fast food burger. But I'm pretty sure King Henry said his favorite burger of any burger, even better than Five Guys, was a Wendy's burger.
Tyler Myers would agree with that. I guarantee he'll be dropping his Wendy's Baconator down here in a minute.
I love the Wendy's son of a Baconator. That's what I like to eat.
Okay, so here's my deal with Wendy's. I've heard it as the best meat, like as far as grade, like when it comes to the company, I've heard they get the cleanest meat you can buy as far as fast food goes, Wendy's. So there's a check for Wendy's. Cool. My problem is the shit has no flavor. You got like dip that thing in, I got to dip it in ketchup. And some people are like, well, that's what the tomatoes and lettuce and onions are for. But you know me, I don't eat none of that shit.
Yeah.
So it just tastes like a bland burger to me. My favorite burger of all time is around a 2006/2007 double cheeseburger that used to be 99 cents. Not the McDouble, but the double cheeseburger from McDonald's. Can't beat it. They don't even make it close to that anymore. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get a real good one. You don't eat McDonald's anymore.
Not really. They don't even melt the cheese anymore. The shit is just fucking cold. It looks like a damn American slice you get from the $1 from the fucking Dollar General Market. It's awful. They used to melt the cheese. It would be wrapped up, look just like the picture. Used to add bacon and mac sauce. Motherfucker, make it a Burger King burger, but better. So they got, so over here they say Dairy Queen burgers.
Daddy does like
Levi
Dairy
said Flamethrower burger. Tyler Myers, Triple Baconator, Five Guys. And yeah, T-Bone.
Tyler, you're going to have a heart attack, bro. Stop eating the Triple Baconator.
Gnome says In-N-Out. I've never eaten an In-N-Out.
See, yeah, we don't have In-N-Out here. And we were in LA. I'm embarrassed to say we didn't go to In-N-Out, but other places were top priority.
Staying on sports, Tim Tebow is talking tonight in like a fundraising thing in Nashville at a church down there. And I don't know if I could have got us in there or not, baby, but why would I want to take you around Tebow? Then all
The
these
answer about that is obviously no, Tyler couldn't get you in there because he's sitting in my garage right now. Sorry, Emily. Anyways, let's get back to the NFL. I'm not going to run Emily off at all.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, so King Henry, that's where that came from. But I'm still dip free. I did all that accountability with people in there, but I am using Zen. That's our new sponsor. You can find us at Dabbling Dads. Just type it in on Google and you'll be there. Use our Zen link, promo code Dabbling Dads.
Get you exactly 0% off of your next purchase. Anyways, let's get to our NFL picks. I feel like you got to play the music again.
Oh, sorry.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I did it again. Sorry, I had them in order tonight with the different sounds.
Lord have
I was going to be...
Let's cut that real low. We'll just talk over it.
You sure?
Yep.
All right. I don't know if they can hear it or not, but I got to turn it down on the computer where we are.
Yeah.
This is live, in case y'all were wondering. All right, so...
Levi Donovan said, it ain't working.
What
All
ain't
right.
working? What ain't working?
I don't know. Emily Welsh said cookout burgers are yum too. I will say I agree with that. Five Guys agree. All burgers are good. Hopefully you can hear us, Levi. I don't know what you mean, bud.
Me either. I gotta turn this down anymore. That promo code ain't working. I'm just practicing for if we ever do get promo codes.
Ain't working.
How many people are in here, man? All right. I didn't know if Chance might miss it. We sent out a thing to tell you what time. Well, not what time, but the order we were going in tonight. So last week, the worst was Whiskey Bros 6-7. You were 7-6.
Ooh, I knew it wasn't a great week.
Me and Gnome from Dad's on Dayquil were 8-5. Chance was 9-4.
Ooh.
And Mel from Cold Truth damn near had a perfect card, 12-1.
Can I get a come on?
Come on for Cold Truth.
Yes.
God,
done.
I feel like I'm at the carnival, and it's the ball rolling game, and you got to get it in there to get points to make it run across the board faster.
Yeah, that had to jump her percentages for sure.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there rolling ones, and then all of a sudden you see a damn horse come from the back, and some carny over there rolling balls into the fucking 5 and taking your big stuffed animal. Golly. So Mel, 12-1, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Tonight, look up the score in the game. Atlanta and the Panthers. Only me and Chance have the Falcons because that didn't go on the last record. But Mel from Cold Truth is in the lead at 70%.
Okay.
You at 69. Me at...
Oh, I think I might just try to stay there.
Oh, I prefer 68s.
Interesting.
You do me? I owe you one.
What's the score on the game tonight?
Which is 68%, which is what I am. Gnome, 66%. Whiskey Bro, Chance, 66%. Whiskey Bros, 57%. He's still trying to dig out of TJ's hole. Well, I mean, he pulled him out. He didn't have to eat no fucking chip.
16-14 ATL.
Thank you. Perfect.
Sweet.
So let's do the games. So that's where we stand. So Mel is in the lead, but she's picked less games. We've done it.
Drop your answers as we go. Try to get them quick. We'll try to...
I have most of these people's answers.
Oh, that's true.
Vikings at Packers.
Packers.
Everybody's got the pack. So I got myself a new pen today. This is going to be my Dabble pen. I spent $2 on it.
I need to bring my cheese head out here one time for NFL pick.
You should. Tennessee at the Bengals.
Tennessee. Here, let me just speak on that real quick before we move on. Burrow does scare me, dude, because they like to throw the deep ball in Cincinnati, and our secondary is fucking garbage. But the deal is, the Titans can get in a shootout and play in a game, but I don't trust our kicker, so I would rather not be in a shootout. That's where I stand on that game. Titans.
All right, so why don't you trust our kicker?
Maybe you didn't watch the game last week.
No, but I'm thinking about the first
I'm
three
on a
games.
kick-by-kick basis.
I get you, but I'm
This
going
is
by
NFL,
the first
damn
three
it.
fucking games.
No, when you're making that much damn money, it's a kick-by-kick basis in the NFL nowadays, boy.
I'm going to relate it to something, though, man. Golfers.
Percentages are, you're about to say percentages. All right.
Golfers. If you keep giving yourself 5-foot par putts, you're going to miss him. And the rest of the team keeps giving him 5-foot par putts. He had to win the fucking game the first game. The first 3 games, they won by 5 points total because he kicked winning field goals. You can't just win field goals every single game. You can't use them all up. This ain't Aldel fucking Greco from 30.
Yeah, but...
He is better than that, but he did win them the first 3 fucking games.
We should have been the last undefeated team. That's how I feel. And he wore the sock. You notice he had the sock on when he missed that, right? He's been kicking no sock. He had the sock back on. Miss.
Somebody was in his pocket. What was the line in that game? Probably one and fucking half or some shit.
Of course someone's in his pocket. He's from fucking New England.
It's from Russia. It's from Russia. Well, not to get political.
Well.
So anyways, I think Tennessee Bengals, it could become a shootout. Get your fantasy starters going. I'm telling you, A.J. Green, he's all of a sudden going to score 2 touchdowns this week.
No. A.J. Brown.
You're probably right. I got the Titans.
Wrong color and wrong last name.
I got the Titans. Jets at Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That is also my survivor pick this week. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the line is like 20. Even though last year I think the line was 17 and the Patriots were playing the Dolphins and the Dolphins beat the Patriots. So it doesn't scare me because I saved the Chiefs for this moment.
The Jets are fucking awful though.
Because this is a tough week in survivor if you've already used the Chiefs. So I'm hoping to win some money. Colts at Lions.
Fuck the Colts. I'm sorry.
We're even on that.
I'm sorry, Mel. Lions.
She had the Lions at first and then messaged me and said she's switching to the Colts.
Yes, thank you, Mel. Pick your home team every time.
That's exactly what I said to her.
Yes.
And she's beating our ass right now for last week. 12-1. Unbelievable. Pittsburgh at the Ravens.
Ravens.
Dude, I got to go back now. We ain't even got NFL playing. We got something else playing.
Can they hear that?
I don't know. Probably a little bit. Probably not. Anyways, who did you pick?
The Ravens.
I got the Ravens, too, in that game. I think there will be no undefeated teams after this week. Rams at Dolphins.
Terrible. Say it again.
Rams at Dolphins.
I'm going to go with Tua Tagovailoa with his first NFL start and win.
You're the only one.
Perfect! That's what Daddy likes. Let's go.
Patriots at the Bills.
Oh, shit, man. I think the Patriots are big. I think Cam's going to catch on to that system eventually, man. I just don't know if it's this week. Patriots.
You're the only one.
Let's go.
The Las Vegas Raiders at the Browns.
Ooh, I don't think that's going to be a good football game, probably. I'm going to go with the Browns, though. I think they're hot.
Whiskey Bros, only Raiders. Chargers at the Broncos.
Chargers.
I'm also going to say right here, when I tried the mic out on an unlisted pre-trial, it sounded great.
That is true. I don't know what happened.
Me either. Saints at Bears.
Saints.
I got a question about this game. Are the Bears D really that good that they're 5-2? It's like I feel like they should lose every single game and then somehow they win the game.
You got the Bears?
No, I don't have the fucking Bears. I never pick them, but they keep winning every single time. Mm-hmm. I don't get it. Oh, it drives me nuts. Nick Foles drives me nuts. 49ers at the Seahawks. Yeah. See, it's a tough week. That's why I got the Chiefs in the Survivor.
I'm going to go with the Hawks this week. Hopefully I'm the only one.
Everyone has the Hawks. Yeah. No one's a believer in the 49ers. I think everybody thinks the Patriots suck. Cowboys at the Eagles.
Damn, both those teams really suck.
Dude, the NFL East is atrocious.
I'm going to go with the boys again.
You're the only one.
Good.
I don't know.
That means I got a chance to catch up this week.
What do y'all think about this? The Cowboys need to trade for a man who's a true gunslinger, and he'd have Cooper, he'd have Galloway, he'd have Ezekiel Elliott. They need to trade for Jameis fucking Winston.
I mean, yeah, that'd probably be a good trade.
Let him start throwing it all over that fucking stadium.
Yeah.
You can win that division with 6 fucking wins.
In Dallas?
The playoffs. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like I think the Eagles are winning like 2-4-1 or some shit. They're leading the division.
Yeah, Jameis Winston's just a nightmare.
I know, but he's better than Ed Kenichi or whoever the fuck I'm playing. I swear to God, his name is Ed Kenichi or something.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Undrafted 7th rounder or some shit.
That's hilarious.
They need to trade for Jameis Winston. Get Jerry on the phone with the Welcho. Telling you, motherfucker be slinging it. That's for my boy Corb. Bucks at Giants.
Bucks.
Everybody's got the Bucks. I'm telling you, Tom Brady's turning it on now. He's about to get Antonio Brown. You play Scotty Miller this week and then drop his ass in fantasy because Antonio Brown is coming.
Yeah, he's also a nightmare. Next.
I think Tom Brady can control him. Tom Brady, he likes to win
I don't
Super
know if anyone
Bowls.
can get that can.
He's the greatest quarterback of all time.
You think Antonio Brown wants to win Super Bowls or Tom Brady wants to win Super Bowls?
Tom Brady thinks he can control Antonio Brown, and he thinks Antonio Brown's going to help him win a Super Bowl.
He better move him into his fucking house.
How are you going to guard him?
He better move him into his house. I'm not worried about what he does on the football field. I'm worried about what he does off the football field when he's a maniac.
He'll probably lock him in a fucking room like Last House on the fucking Left or some crazy shit.
He's a
Tom Brady's a
maniac.
maniac.
Antonio Brown is the maniac. Well, Tom Brady, like, French kisses his sons. He's pretty sick, too. But anyways. Here we go.
He's an incredible ball player. I can still remember the day, it like burns in my brain almost like 9/11, the day that Drew Bledsoe got fucking popped, all right, on the sideline when Tom Brady came in and took over. Greatest of all time.
Bledsoe.
As we always do here on the Dabbling Dads, they're going to party. You're probably right. Gronk looks very skinny. We picked the next Thursday night game because we always dabble during the game. They got the camera set up.
No, Belichick ain't there. Oh, you think Brady's been the cheater all along, not Belichick. Ooh.
He watches a lot of film of the other team's signals, I think.
Ooh.
Packers at 49ers is the Thursday night game next week.
Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback playing football in the NFL right now. I said it. You heard it.
The Dodgers won the World Series. I know that.
Don't mention that in my garage. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I really don't want to talk about it, but yeah. That happened.
So that's all that I got for NFL, man.
Any Dodgers fans in here? See yourself out. Just kidding. Packers. I hear you both.
I'll write it in.
See, me and Levi, one of our connections that we found when he came over here and talked to us was they were Green Bay and Brett Favre fans as kids too, which is awesome. Packers are fun to watch. Oh, was that Harry Potter I just heard?
Yeah, sorry, that's next on YouTube.
Dude, that little quick hit.
That was nice. It's gonna maybe it'll get your brain going here for a movie quote trivia time.
I went first last week. I think you're gonna go first this week.
Yeah, he's the best QB. Period. I agree. Tom Brady. I guess I'm going first this week. All right, here we go. We also don't let me forget when we get to stop scrolling. There were some people who suggested things on Twitter.
Don't look over there when it's your turn to go.
I should just put it down.
I think you should leave them up.
All right, I just
you
want
should
them.
not look.
Okay. All right, I don't know which one I should.
And
do
my
first.
phone, just to show y'all, is not looking at YouTube. It is my quote I have up. So I'll actually put it face down for this time.
All right, here we go. So most people in here already know we try to do it as close as possible. The point is to guess the movie. All right, here we go. Since there's water scarcity on the island, we kind of abide by the if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down policy. Whoops, forgot my own rule.
Damn. Say it one more time. I feel like I know it.
Since there's a water scarcity on the island, we kind of abide by the if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down policy. Whoops, I forgot my own rule.
Main character.
Main character is Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
He's the main character. It's kind of like what he did with me with heavyweights.
Dude, I know that quote, man. I cannot think of it. Don't tell me.
I probably didn't do a very good impression. That's on Dayco has got it.
Shit. Tropic Thunder?
That was what Levi Donahoe guessed, but it is Meet the Fockers.
Damn it! I about said Meet the Parents to begin with, but I didn't think it was. But
it's Dustin
Gaylord
Hoffman.
Fokker doesn't say it though.
It's Dustin Hoffman.
Damn it, dude! I knew it.
Dude, I say that all the time in my house, and I just assume people know that quote, but then I was like, man, I bet they don't, but that is definitely Meet the Fuckers.
Is it Tropic Thunder too? Yeah, Island had me thinking freaking Nam for some reason.
You gotta put it in the chat for it to count, baby. My wife said she had it first, but after the fact. No, pretty good job there. All right, I gotta stay away from the chat. So I finally stumped him. I knew I had to do it.
Don't look at the chat. Eyes this way.
I won't look at the chat.
Do you believe in UFOs, astral projections, mental telepathy, ESP, clairvoyance, spirit photography, telekinetic movement, full trance mediums, the Loch Ness Monster, and the theory of Atlantis? If there's a steady paycheck in it, I believe in anything you say. Two different characters in that scene.
Yeah.
One's a female, one's a male.
I have two movies in my head right now. Will you read it one more time? It's long, but we'll do it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, look over there.
Do you believe in you? Sorry, I went to the black guy first. Oh man, I just gave away.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Oh man.
Do you believe it? Do you believe in UFOs, astral projections, mental ESP, clairvoyance, spirit photography, telekinetic movement, full trance mediums, the Loch Ness Monster, and the theory of Atlantis? If there's a steady paycheck in it, I believe in anything you say.
If there's a steady paycheck in it, I believe in anything you say.
Don't look. I'm gonna look at the.
They probably already got it. God almighty.
Oh yes, your wife got it first.
Oh,
your wife got it first. Emily, let's go.
My wife, she's better. I don't know, dude.
Man, you were just looking at it too. You didn't even ask for an actor or nothing.
Oh, what's the main actor? Don't tell me. I haven't looked. I haven't looked over there.
Okay.
Who's the main actor?
There's multiple main actors, but Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis is also in the movie. Pretty much giving it to you.
I don't know.
Ghostbusters, the first one.
God.
When the lady is interviewing the black guy, I can't remember his character's name. I feel like an asshole. I don't know his name, but
my wife said
Ghostbusters. I tried to keep it sort of close to maybe Halloween-y-ish, but
yeah, I forgot. Halloween is definitely Saturday. We're going to the
let's make sure you do your second one this time since you didn't last week.
I know. Should I go back and do that one too?
I don't know. I think I'm still way ahead on the scoreboard, but
all right, here we go.
maybe not. If it's close, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta take a drink for this one. Ghostbusters. I just could not. I've only seen Ghostbusters a few times. It's not a movie that I've
Emily
watched.
is literally the only one who got it. Impressive.
Damn, that's pretty good, babe. My wife. We got to get a My Wife Dabble shirt, baby. I want a Dabble shirt that has the Scrabble letters for Dabble. It's got to happen. Here we go. Before we let you leave, your commander must cross that field, present himself before this army, put his head between his legs, and kiss his own arse.
Braveheart.
Braveheart! That was a quick one, but I do love that movie, dude.
I knew it as soon as you started talking.
I didn't know which one to do, but I like that quote the best. I thought it was funny.
Did I give anyone a chance to answer? I don't
Probably
think so.
not. That was very...
Dad's on Dayquil got it pretty quickly.
Quick.
They just answered. That's about 7 seconds. So, yeah, they got it right after you said it.
I thought my accent was pretty good. I did watch that one quite a bit today.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Okay. Here we go. Round 2 for Tyler. I'm up. I got to freaking get back to it on my phone.
Yeah, we got to finish that movie, baby. That shit is good.
Oh, Daddy like that. The ending's the worst. Anyways.
Don't tell.
Dude, that movie came out in 1996. You ain't seen Braveheart yet.
We never seen it.
That's
man.
on you.
All right, man. I'm ready.
Anyways, your last one. Where are those little boogers? If I was a little booger, where would I be?
I know this.
Dad's room.
3 Ninjas.
Yes!
Let's go!
I'm glad you got it immediately. Hold on.
Me too.
Let's wait and see who gets it.
Oh, yeah.
You answered it pretty quickly. I wonder if anyone else
Dude,
did.
I love that movie. Colton. I would love to name the next son.
It's okay, Emily. I love you if you haven't seen Braveheart or not. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's a classic, though. Really good. Pre-Mel Gibson mental breakdown life.
Yeah. What was the movie? Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas is the one I just said.
Yeah, we always try to get the
I want
boys
a Three
to watch
Ninjas
it.
poster so bad. I need to just buy it. It's hard to spend $20 on a movie from my childhood.
Bro, we've been leaving the
Three Ninjas
posters
is a
up.
good one.
Never seen it. The laxative in the cola was great for that movie.
Levi, yes. Dad's on Deck classic. Yes. Levi, you know Three Ninjas because it was in every White House movie store in town. Believe it.
That it was.
It's a great movie. And you had three brothers. It was perfect for y'all. Incredible.
Three
Hold
Ninjas.
on, tell me this real quick. I know y'all played. Who was Rocky? Who was Colt? Who was Tum Tum? I always ended up being Tum Tum because it was Elk and our buddy Chance and my brother. They were obviously the older ones. I always had to be Tum Tum.
I just remember
Always.
Light 'em up, boys, and all that. Dude. The
William
good villain
Wallace.
character.
William Wallace, correct.
William Wallace. Yes. So
Damn straight.
I don't know what sound to use
Ooh,
for dabbling.
Is that the whack?
The I don't know what sound it was, but it was the Fang sound.
Oh, I forgot about this.
So
Game.
yeah, we need to do something to break up talking about movies constantly. So
Yeah, but who cares?
We'll
We
do.
all love movies in
that's
here.
true. So
But
we
it's
have been
alright. This is
shuffling.
fun.
So these
Let
are
me draw.
draw whatever, man, and then we'll see. So these are things, and you're supposed to write them down and then guess who said it. But we're just gonna share in the chat, or we'll come up with whatever.
Golly, this one hits deep.
Is it bad or good?
It's a little deep one. You ready?
Yep.
Things you won't ever give up.
Things you won't ever give up.
I'm gonna tell you my first one here. Right here on the lefty. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm probably right. I'll probably drink beer till now. There's multiple things I can answer here. Let's pick a fun one.
All right, we'll pick it up. I never give up sleeping with my wife.
Things that are cool about nerds.
Things that are cool about nerds. I consider it a nerd. I love it when you have an interest and the nerd is an expert and you get their explanation of
We
it.
can start, as you would like to say, opening those files up and they just start teaching you. Yes.
They start teaching you. So everybody's a master of something.
Yeah,
and you
and
start.
Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, man.
But Tyler's a huge nerd, and we used to sit on his back porch at his old house, the first house he bought as an adult. We'd hang out on his back porch, and he'd get talking some sort of deep, sciencey something or another all the time. We'd all just be listening. Science lessons with Coach Welch.
Yeah, nerds are also freaks.
Nerds are also freaks. Okay. I was going to say they always know the best movies to watch or maybe games to play. But yeah, all right.
They'll go get a theme tattoo with you.
Let's do one more.
All right, one more. Thanks. Here we go. We have no
I'm
idea.
going to pull it from the bottom here.
Eventually, we're going to start doing trivia during this time.
Uh-oh.
I just haven't bought the game yet.
Here we go.
Settle down.
No. Next.
Pick the next one. See, this is good. I like that you monitor them because I'll just read them.
Things you would like to ask Siri. And we'll ask her right here. If you got any good questions you would like for us to ask Siri.
Things you would like to ask Siri.
I will ask her.
I don't know. Ask her how far the moon is from the Earth. What did she say, man?
And Earth varies from around 356,400 kilometers, 221,500 to 406,700
aka miles. Shut up, Siri. Let me read it. We're looking at 221,500 miles to 252,700 miles.
Well, we talked about that last time.
What is the oldest living organism on Earth?
Oh,
Here's what I found from worldatlas.com.
what did it say?
The oldest mammal still alive is a bowhead whale, and it is 211 years old.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean the ancient. What is a mammal
It
first?
says mammal. I was talking about living things like bacteria and that type of stuff, but whatever.
I love to talk about mammals
We got
and
any Siri
evolution.
questions over there?
Any Siri questions? But we'll talk about mammals and evolution for a second if you want to.
When is my husband going to take me on a date? I don't want for much, she says, Emily.
I don't want for much. Siri's going to go on
I
a
think
date.
she's trying to give you some advice, but won't for so much. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, marsupials and mammals. I'm going to give a quick fact here. Can anybody name the monotremes, which are mammals? There's marsupials, monotremes, and placental mammals. We as humans are placental because the baby develops on the inside.
Monotremes? Let me take a
Monotreme
guess.
is a mammal that lays eggs.
Let me take some guesses.
All right.
Take some guesses.
Monotremes. They're mammals that lay eggs. Mammal means they have mammary glands and produce the milk. I love the milk. I would put it in my cereal.
Platypus.
That is one of them.
Boom! Nice. Yes! Holy shit!
Birds aren't mammals. No.
Platypus. Holy shit!
They have evolved from dinosaurs.
Let me guess again.
All right.
Bats.
No, bats are mammals though.
I knew that.
They have placental babies.
Shit.
They
don't suck on the teat.
Yeah, they have memory glands. That is correct. Yes. Live birth and memory glands.
All right, let's hear him.
Hold
on. Stephen Donahoe in here. You're the valedictorian. Overtalk this guy right here.
He said, "I'm here for movie trivia." Well, I'm
here for movie trivia. I am too. No.
But the other one is an I can't ever pronounce it. It's like an echidna or an echnid or something. It's like a porcupine kind of looking thing. And then the third one is one I can never fucking remember. But the platypus is the most famous.
Sweet. Tyler don't even know the answers to his own damn trivia on here, boys.
I know there's 3 of them. I can't think of the last.
Here's what I want to just mention though. I did a Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Quote tonight. I got the Ecto here. Literally got this here.
Yeah. What else?
I'm talking about all kinds of different things.
Oh, we're dabbling in
UFOs, this and that and the other. I just feel like Ghostbusters was obvious for you tonight. I was trying to get you two W's tonight. I didn't think many people would get 3 ninjas. Levi nailed it.
Really, when you're doing the quotes, it's for the chat. Because, man, I just can't get them very quick.
That's true.
But those are things. Those
you got
are
3 ninjas very quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Less than 10 seconds.
All right, man.
Let me go first because mine's old and many people have probably watched it, but I had started watching it again after recently reading the first book, which I should have stopped on the first season, which I think is pretty sure like right where the first. I think some of the first book is in the second season too. I may be completely wrong. Someone might correct me, but Game of Thrones too. Like, don't let the last 2 seasons fool you into thinking it's a bad show, because those first, I'm on episode 6 season 2 right now, Game of Thrones, and my goodness, it's one of the best made television shows I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, don't let the last 2.
Do you know about fear?
Get a Battle of the Bastards preview on there.
Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation.
You don't have to just let it
In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, hunting with their packs of pale spiders.
I saw what I saw. I saw the White Walkers.
You understand why I did it?
John said he was a deserter.
The man who passes the sentence should swing the sword.
17 years ago, you rode off with Robert Baratheon. You came back a year later with another woman's son.
Lord Eddard Stark, I would name you the Hand of the King. There's a war coming, Ned. I don't know when, I don't know who we'll be fighting, but it's coming.
That's what men always say.
Welcome back.
Calls.
That's right. 12
Welcome back to
Families.
Yes.
You do have a choice. And you've made it.
Soon you will cross the narrow sea and take back your father's throne.
I want to go home.
If we go home with an army.
I got a little happy on the video volume.
Take your orders.
Sorry, I'm doing millions of things at once.
No, you're good. You can probably cut this.
Well, I need it for time.
Good, I need a beer. Actually, I need a pee. I'm gonna go.
Perfect. I got something.
7 kingdoms to rule. 1 king, 7 kingdoms. Do you think honor keeps them in line? Do you think it's honor that's keeping...
Hopefully, everybody went and watched Monsterland, because that was definitely worth it, and I've almost made it all the way through that. And it was, it's pretty good. Sorry, but yeah, so his stop scrolling was go back and watch Game of Thrones. I agree. It's very good. I think my wife wants to do it as well. So on Twitter today, I posted something. I told him I would call him out. Awfully Irish Podcast. They're recommending Boys. I know that we've recommended Boys like 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is something that's adult show. I know I want to watch it with you, Emily, because it is like superhero-esque. Sean and Chris from Dad and Rock, and they do show reviews, and I can't wait because it goes right into my stop scrolling, so I'll wait for them. But then these other Beaver Does Movies, and they said for the Spookies, host Mortuary Collection and the Cleansing Hour, and they said it was all on Shudder. I have never heard of Shudder. Must be a different streaming. I told him I was going to have to look it up. I didn't look it up for the show.
Just a place to live stream?
I don't know if it's a streaming service or what. But Sean and Chris from Dad and Rock, and they do reviews of Star Trek. I don't watch Star Trek, so I don't listen to those reviews. But they said a movie, if you haven't seen, is Doctor Sleep. And I said I knew you've seen it, but...
it's like a sequel to The Shining. Yeah, very well done.
Gnome says it's a horror streaming app.
Oh, cool.
Shudder. Sweet. So he said host Mortuary Collection and the Cleansing Hour on Shudder for the Spookies. And I know that that's right up your alley, no. So on Sean and Chris, but I'm sure they're going to do my stop scrolling, which is you need to go back and watch the last episode or the whole season of The Mandalorian, because The Mandalorian season 2 comes out tomorrow. And I cannot wait. And that's on Disney Plus.
Daddy is also off tomorrow. So I'll be watching probably a good bit of that.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if you've seen the trailers.
Oh, I forgot it comes out one episode at a time a week, though, doesn't it?
I think it does.
Oh, that hurts my heart, boy.
Oh, would you watch them all tomorrow?
Yes, I would.
This says preview.
When Stranger Things Season 2 came out on my birthday, literally came out on my birthday, I watched every single episode in one day. It was awesome.
Here we go. I got it.
Oh, hopefully y'all have already seen this, though.
Yeah, hopefully. But, Mandalorian is my stop scrolling.
I can feel my pee-pee make her start to tingle a little bit.
Drop your stop scrollings in the chat.
I guess we should probably comment.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
Very nice.
This is the way.
We really messed up. Canon should have been freaking Mandalorian, and Casey should have been Baby Yoda.
You know this is no place for a child.
I call him Baby Yoda.
Wherever I go, he goes.
I know they can't hear us.
So I've heard.
What was it on that podcast about the toys? What was the documentary about the toys?
This is the way.
What was that documentary I said about the toys?
Someone asking?
No, I was.
I don't remember. The Toys That Made Us, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. So that's my stop scrolling. Tyler, last I did, that was one of my stop scrollings one day was High Score. She says Umbrella Academy. We just finished season 2 a week ago. Have you seen the trailer for Umbrella Academy?
Me and Tyler started watching it when we were in, our other buddy Tyler started watching it when we were at the beach together. It was pretty wild what I saw of it. I didn't come home and keep watching it, but it's mainly because I've just been watching. You know how I can never stay on something. I'm back to freaking,
yeah, it looks pretty interesting to me.
Like I said, which I've already watched twice.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting to me, though.
You gonna play the trailer?
Yeah, we'll play the trailer for Umbrella Academy because now they got 2 seasons, so it's something you can. I'm gonna do the season 1 trailer.
If you're listening, let me just say this real quick before
Yeah.
you hit play. If you're listening and not watching, and you want to see what we're watching, go on YouTube. Tyler puts the timestamps on there, and you can just go watch these trailers individually. You don't have to watch the whole thing on there. So it's real easy to find and quick.
Yeah, you just click if you have the YouTube app.
Yeah, and go ahead and subscribe to us while you're there. Come on.
Yes, please subscribe, hit that like button, share to your friends.
Abilities far beyond the ordinary. I give you the Umbrella Academy.
Is that Viggo Mortensen playing that guy? Maybe not. Maybe right off
Does
with that.
anyone wish to speak?
He was a monster.
Everything about our family is insane. It always has been.
Is that my skirt?
Oh, yeah, this. It's very breathy on the bits.
Nice to see nothing's
Who that
changed.
guy was?
I jumped forward and got stuck in the future. Do you know what I found? Absolutely nothing.
When's it supposed to happen?
In 8 days.
Oh, shit.
There is someone out there who's trying to stop me from preventing the apocalypse.
We need the full force of the Academy.
Bingo.
Yay, sisters. Yay, sisters.
We gotta figure out how they can hear us while doing that somehow.
I gotta just turn it down. Probably. I don't know.
I'm guessing they can't hear us at all, probably.
Where? Save the world.
I can see where the volumes are. See? All right, so that's Umbrella Academy, and looks good. Like, I keep wanting to watch it. I just haven't found the time, and I keep falling asleep. So, but yeah, man.
Oh, boy! Did you bring something home?
I did.
I've got something that's not really a tinfoil hat, but I have something that is a tinfoil hat. And before you get going, you gotta give me a second. Let me pull this up.
All right. Okay.
Don't
I mean,
do
this
it.
can go anywhere.
Don't do anything yet.
Well, this can go anywhere. This can go anywhere.
Alrighty then.
You want me to wear this?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious! Wonderful.
The King of the North.
The King of the North. Wow.
Yes, the tinfoil head has arrived.
This is, I feel very protected right now.
It literally looks like you're wearing a mixing bowl. That's literally aluminum foil on a
It feels like a construction hat.
Well, it looks like a army helmet is what it looks like, but it's like a UT when you're wearing a UT hat. But it's all right. I covered it in aluminum foil before, so
it's got some weight about it.
Let's give it up for the tinfoil hat here.
Oh,
anyways, here we go.
This kind of relates. I wish it had earmuffs, and it would relate to what we're going to talk about here at first. So I went back to the Hush Hush Society, so we talked about last time. I've gone back to Curly Conspiracies this time. And I got to throw them out there for a second because I actually went to their website. And a long time ago, I talked about Corey's Digs. But on their website, they have all the resources that they read, videos, all that for. So you can really dive into it. I didn't because I really just want to have a discussion around this thing that happened.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So have you ever heard of the Havana syndrome?
No.
Do you know where Havana is?
Let me guess.
Yeah, they're really good. No.
Havana, ooh la la. Let me say New Mexico.
Cuba.
Holy fuck!
not some.
New Mexico.
Mel said Georgia. That's Savannah. Havana, Cuba. Havana.
Oh Lord,
My country, sometimes I even tell my students that when they have a name that's hard to pronounce, I said, I'm just too country to pronounce your name right. I just don't have that vowel. Yeah, thanks, Chad. We figured we'd have to wear it since we got whooped.
Yeah.
So
Chad.
Havana syndrome. So anyway, so Cuba. So you know, with the missiles and Russia and Fidel Castro, we had this bad blood with Cuba. Everybody knows that part, right?
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Cuban Missile Crisis. That was so. Anyway, so in 2016, all that ended with Obama, and we ended up putting some embassies there, us and Canada. And for some reason, everyone who worked, not everyone, but half the people, 26 out of 53, half of the people that worked in these embassies got some kind of syndrome where they couldn't remember shit. Never a temperature, though. Never a temperature. But they got dizzy, headaches, hearing problems, motor issues, and they were calling this sound. It all started where this guy, CIA agent, heard a strange sound, and it caused him pain, and it started to be called the Thing. So there were 6 theories of why these people got sick, and they sent scientists down there, all this, and they said theory number 1 is a sonic attack. So there was some kind of sound that they were emitting, so wave or something like that. Another one was these things called short-tailed crickets, and they made a sound very similar to this sound that got recorded, because they actually recorded this sound. I'm not going to play the sound.
So very high-pitched?
Correct. I'm going to pitch Curly Conspiracies here, too. You can go to their website, and they have the sound on there. It was hard to find at first, so I wasn't going to try to find it on here. But they do sound like these crickets, and they're just saying maybe these people have never been there. These crickets are just all the time, and people that live in Cuba are used to it. Sounds like a bunch of crock of shit to me. Theory 3 is microwaves, another type of wave. Theory 4 was a viral infection, but there were no fevers. Theory 5 was pesticides. Now, I do know this, like pesticides and Montessori or whatever those people are who make the pesticides, like, that's not good for you.
Well, of course it's not.
No,
let's talk about microwaves. I don't want to get too far on this. Yeah. But, do you still not stand near the microwave while it's running?
No, I don't care. It's inside that box.
Yeah, that's what I think. But when I was a kid, my grandmother, sitting there wanting to watch the popcorn pop, wouldn't let us stand by the microwave. They were all terrified. Is that just from the horse shit they were taught when they were younger too? Or
probably. So microwave.
Because they didn't have them a nice tin-foil fucking hat like you're wearing right now.
Man, look at this thing, dude. Let me pull it up a little bit. This thing is nice. I feel protected. I can say anything I want. Microwaves are high energy waves, but they travel very short distances. So they would have to be standing real close to you to make that happen. Theory 5, pesticides. We can talk about pesticides for a second in a minute. Theory 6 is what's called a mass psychological illness, which means it's like the reverse of the placebo effect. So this person says they're feeling sick, so they think this sound did it. So now this person thinks that this is happening, and then this person. And they said there were examples of laughter, dancing, and where this just happens where you just get in some kind of psychological loop opposite placebo effect. But what I really wanted to talk about using that in there, because the sonic attack kind of leads the way. But before we get into the sonic attack and just technology, and remember because the 5G stuff came out, and all of that,
you've been finding it harder to breathe? Maybe that's Corona.
I don't know. Maybe Corona's man-made too. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. What is...
Oh, Lordy, Georgia. Who knows?
Okay. They thought microwaves were the same thing as radiation.
Okay. So they thought you were going to get cancer by being too close to your microwave.
Yeah, and getting into that, radiation actually does create microwaves in terms of the energy output that radiation is doing.
She said...
that's my theory.
Hypochondriacism. That's my theory. Probably pretty.
So what
close.
Technology, and just through my listening to Sam Tripoli and all them, and I listened to him today, and you need to go get vitamin D and vitamin K too. Just do it, and we won't go into that down that path right now. But what technologies do you think the government can change the weather? You think they could make us sick? Do you think that?
Yeah, look it up. That's a real thing, or I'll look it up. They can definitely change the weather. Keep talking real quick.
Yeah, and if you get the exact name, I'll put it in there. But no, so just different technologies. They always said the Nazis, they had this super technology, and that's where that Project Paperclip came from the scientists. And like some people say that they were connected to alien beings, and that's why they were sacrificing these humans, because it's human sacrifice to gain this technology or certain times.
So it's a real thing. It's called rain seeding, is what it's called. And there's these countries that don't get rain.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They create rain so they can grow crops. That happens. So what makes you think if they had the ability to, God, my grandmother would be so mad if she watched this. Please, God, tell me my grandmother
to change like the trade winds.
She was a
and all
science
that.
teacher. She used to teach this little
convection
condensation.
currents.
So they're putting enough up into the air to create these clouds, which then create rain. It's called rain seeding, but there is a... Man, I wish our buddy Mike was on here. He's so deep, you don't even know. He would know it immediately.
Yes, Cold Truth, vitamin K2. It has been eliminated from our diet. It helps move calcium around the body and can keep calcification from
You can get
happening.
that in any vitamin store.
Any vitamin store. Vitamin D.
Vitamin K2, our newest sponsor, just tonight.
Yeah, and that comes from Joel Gold, who has been on Tinfoil Hat at least 2 times, and he just talks about vitamin D levels and cancer, and that is technically Tinfoil Hat too, because pharmaceutical companies, they just mask the pain. It's kind of like your check engine light cuts on, and they just cut the wire to your check engine light instead of fixing whatever the actual problem is. Just the alert system is gone, and that's what pharmaceuticals do. When really minerals and vitamins, your body has these natural defense systems, and vitamin D is important in that. He's a little out there though, like wearing what's called blue blockers, because you want to keep your melatonin, which is true. Melatonin is an antioxidant, and your body heals when you're sleeping. Yeah. And if you sleep with the TV on, or you're watching TV after late at night, your body still thinks that you're awake, and it can mess with your circadian rhythm and stuff like that. So
let me let you take a guess real quick on something.
All right.
Who do you think was the first? I guess it's an organization. I don't know what you consider it. Who do you think the first people to realize they could create rain was?
Probably Native Americans.
No.
I don't know.
Way later. Way later.
Germans.
NASA. So probably some
NASA
Germans.
are from Germans.
Probably some Germans.
Von Braun.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Werner von Braun.
Look it up. The leader of the first NASA was a Nazi.
It's making its own weather, is what people would claim, is what it says.
Yeah.
But NASA never intended to create rain. The engines run on liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen propellants, which create a steam cloud when mixed together in the combustion chamber and ignited. So what happened is they started doing that, and those big clouds started creating rain around where the launch sites and whatnot were. Now they know how to create rain. No, I mean, we've already been to the moon last episode, but I don't trust nothing NASA's touching.
Dude, I'm telling you. So I'm just saying, do you think definitely things go behind the scenes that we're not told? And I mean, it's just obvious, right? And it just keeps happening. And it's like there's actually these people, the Canadian people going back to Havana syndrome, they're actually suing their government because they felt like they weren't protecting them from whatever was happening down there. I mean, so it's just crazy. During the Cold War,
that is correct. Helped win the space race. Correct, dude. The movie October Sky, to move it back to movies, the movie October Sky is incredible. If you've never watched it with Jake Gyllenhaal, he was like 14 years old when he filmed that movie, I think. Incredible movie. You've obviously seen it. Laura Dern is also in it, plays his teacher who encourages him to do it. They're from a coal mining town, and those guys ended up going to work for NASA. Von Braun was his great movie.
Idol or whatever, yeah.
Fuck NASA!
So,
just kidding. I've been to Port Canaveral. Was pretty sick.
Let's talk about the pesticides for a second, because I am going to talk about this just because it.
Back to pesticides. I forgot where we were at, man. All that shit's deflecting off that daggum tinfoil hat you're wearing there, boys.
I know, boys. We didn't have no glitching tonight. We were talking about the moon the other night. Fucking started glitching on us. Didn't know what the fuck was going on.
That is true.
But there actually is studies out there, and I wish I could remember the scientists' names. But when they first started using these pesticides, this was a study that gets forgotten, but it's put in like high school biology books. And I started, me, I like to make connections. So these frogs, they lived in the water, right? And that's where they would reproduce, this, that, and the other. And it was where a runoff was, where the pesticides were. Do you want to know what one of the effects to the frog was? I know you're not going to know. But
being able to stand upright.
No, male frogs started developing eggs. So the pesticides, he started basically saying the pesticides were a direct...
Can I quote Jeff Goldblum? Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. But I'm about to make some crazy connections for you right now. So this was like in the 70s, 80s when this was study actually happened. I think the pesticides all started happening like after World War II. I could be wrong on the timeline of that. But this study was kind of old when they started figuring this out. They were cutting open testes of frogs, seeing that they were having eggs. So the pesticide was causing the males to become more like females. So if these pesticides were in our water while we were reproducing, would that make males naturally more like females? Thus resulted in this attraction and this still being a male, but feeling like you're a female or being born that way. That was the connection that I made when this study was going, because pesticides are all over our food until we started figuring out. We're still trying to really figure it out. Right. Like, okay, we need some shit that don't have pesticides. Before we ever get into
this, I just want to say this for the bottom, and I am going to speak for you, but we don't care if you're gay, lesbian, straight, or transsexual, whatever.
Be you, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care. But that's a crazy thing to think about, man.
Because when you start putting the timelines together, those people who are reproducing who probably were eating that pesticides and having children, if it's affecting frogs that way, it might not make you have eggs, but it could change your hormonal balance and make you born or, have the tendency to be more female-ish, so to speak. So I thought that was just something interesting that they thought pesticides could cause, because pesticides are a dangerous thing. When I was in school, my professor studied these, they weren't C. elegans. I wish I could. They only had 9 neutrons. And we could see that. And we sprayed pesticide and stuff on them. Those neurons start disappearing. So it is a negative thing that they don't fucking tell us about once again.
Well, while we're talking about pesticides, let's get back to our favorite fast food chains. All right.
Favorite fast food chains? What are you talking about?
Pesticides, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, they already did turn them gay, technically, or they made them more female-ish. You can look that up. I believe it was an African-American scientist at one point in time as well who did this study. So, yeah, man. So, that's my tinfoil hat time.
Well, let me just read what I got. It's not really
tinfoil hat. Oh, you have something too? Perfect.
Should I put the tinfoil hat on since it's my turn?
Yeah, here you go, man.
All right.
I'm not going to do a ceremony.
Yeah, that's fine. Mine's really not tinfoil hat, but it sort of is. So it's about a comic, a Star Wars comic, but it says there's a non-canon, which you know what non-canon means, C-A-N-O-N, which means it's not in the canon. It's not in the true George Lucas timeline of Star Wars.
Okay.
Sorry. There's a non-canon Star Wars comic where Han and Chewbacca crash into Earth after using hyperspace blindly. Native Americans kill Han, and his body is discovered by Indiana Jones 126 years later while searching for Sasquatch, which turns out to be Chewbacca.
Sasquatch is Chewbacca.
I mean, what do you say?
It makes me think of something that I saw on Twitter that I shared. It was a poll, and it said, "What do you think Sasquatch's dick looks like?"
I can't remember my answer.
My answer was hairy long.
No, mine was not. I can't remember.
It said a dog red rocket.
A dog red rocket is what I chose for sure. I couldn't remember. So funny. That's not really. I don't know. I could probably get in our text messages and read 100 tinfoil hat from our buddy Mike, and maybe one night we'll all sit here with tinfoil hats on. But anyways,
so what if? Give me that hat real quick. So
give me that shit back.
So what if Sasquatch is like Dogman, and we've talked about this before, and they are just a being that was either created by aliens that built the ancient pyramids, and they were told never to go around humans. That's why they're so weird. But there are other dimensions, or let's say there are, and the Sasquatch is something humanoid that adapted and evolved in that in-between realm world, so they can actually activate these portals and go around. That's why they disappear and they come and they hunt people in the fucking forest, and that's why they end up dead and weird, and it's just this evolved, just like Stranger Things. It's like not the other side, the upside down world, but it's this other realm, and they've just evolved in that. Like, there are people that fucking believe that. I've been listening to them.
I know. Jesse Ventura used to have a show about conspiracy theories, and he went to like the main place where Sasquatch sightings happened and interviewed all those people and went on a hunt. They never find him. They all go on hunts and they've all fucking seen him before, but they all never find him.
Nobody ever shoots him and holds him
I
up
just
like
hope
a
he
deer.
does sort of look like Chewbacca, maybe a little like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. I don't know. It's fun to talk about, regardless. I don't remember what this is.
It is movies through the years, man.
Have we already made it there?
Yeah, we have.
My goodness. Alright. If you have Letterboxd, open your Letterboxd app.
We are sponsored by Letterboxd.
We are sponsored by absolutely no one.
Tyler and Chad, y'all bring it. We'll do another one.
LETTERBOXD. If you're looking for the app,
You gotta ask Siri, man, or we can just do. I know we haven't.
What years do we have left?
We haven't done. I don't think we've done 94 or 95. I know we haven't done 98 or 99.
All right, so
let's do that. Let's do 98. We did 97.
So 99 is 1, 98 is 2.
Okay.
Pick an arm, right or left.
Right.
2.
Perfect.
98.
So what are we looking for?
1998.
Thanks for coming, Gnome. Dads on Day Cool. Everybody go check them out. I think a few people from last chat definitely did. They're a great time every time. Thanks again, Gnome, for coming. Yeah, his son takes jiu-jitsu and kickboxing.
Oh, sweet.
Probably beat my ass.
No, that ain't no problem.
What is it? 90 what?
8.
1998. All right, let's see here. I got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 51. And there's some good ones.
58.
All right, I need to take this off.
Yep. Tinfoil hat is over.
Thank y'all for coming. Now, movies through the years. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Go ahead, man.
All right. Hopefully you got your Letterboxd app open. Our number one sponsor. First movie I have, The Faculty.
I fucking love The Faculty.
Really
Look at the actors because I feel like there's some.
Josh Hartnett, Elijah Wood. Who are the first two?
Come here, Rocco. We have Roscoe in here. We have a lot more chords than usual. So just bear with us. The Faculty, yes, Josh Hartnett. That's who I was.
Selma Hayek was also in it.
Just a great movie, dude.
A bunch of people. Usher was actually in that movie. I didn't realize. It says Jon Stewart was in it. Plays one of the professors.
Anyways, it's a pretty messed up movie where it's like an alien or something. It has a good twist in it. You don't really know who it is for a long time. At least I didn't. But that's a good movie. Keep going. 1998. Is that what we're on?
Yes. Patch Adams.
Gosh, it's not on here, but I've seen it.
Great movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman, Robin Williams. That's pretty much it. Mighty Joe Young.
Me too.
R.I.P. to Bill Paxton, Charlize Theron.
Gosh, she's in a lot of movies.
This one is not really a movie; it's a documentary, but it's Wrestling with Shadows, Hitman Hart, which is a documentary about Bret Hart and Montreal Screwjob for all you WWE fans out there.
My next one is A Civil Action. Did you have that one on there?
I do not have it.
John Travolta. It's like he's like a lawyer or something like that. And it's like a big civil suit type movie, but it's got some suspense to it. It's not terrible. I remember watching it in school, I think. Keep going.
You've Got Mail?
Yep. The
only reason I've seen it is because of keyboarding class in high school. Terrible film. Some people love it. I really didn't care for it. It's when AOL, I think, probably funded that whole movie. But Prince of Egypt, which was a cartoon. Of course, I saw it. Star Trek Insurrection.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. God, when I was scrolling through, I remember that movie. I remember it being sad.
Very. So the crazy story about that, me and my brother's good friends growing up lost their dad young. And that movie is about a boy whose dad passes away. He's a musician, Michael Keaton, a.k.a. Batman. His dad passed away and then comes back as like a snowman. And we went to the movie theater. Me, my dad, my brother, and those two guys went and saw The Water Boy with Adam Sandler. And my mom and their mom went and saw Jack Frost. Not good.
Crazy.
Not good. Apparently she saw the whole movie. A Bug's Life.
I love A Bug's Life. It's a great
First
one.
time I saw it was when I broke my right arm in the 6th grade before I broke my left arm a year later. And my aunt bought me A Bug's Life when I broke my arm because I was laid up in bed. And I watched Bug's Life over and over. Enemy of the State.
Yep.
Will Smith, Gene Hackman are the main two people in that. I can't think of who else. Let me look. John Voight. Forgot he was in it. Lisa Bonet. It's about the only people. I'll Be Home for Christmas, an old Disney movie. Rugrats movie.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, I did too. I don't have it on mine.
Meet Joe Black. You ever seen that movie?
I know it has Will Smith and
it has Brad Pitt in it. I don't think it has Will Smith in it.
Meet Joe Black? You sure?
No, yeah. It has Anthony Hopkins.
What is the movie? I'm thinking of Legend of Bagger Vance. Did that have Will Smith and Brad Pitt in it too?
I think you're right. I don't know. Maybe Rugrats movie is the next one I saw too.
The Waterboy, which I was just talking about, came out the same year. I saw Jack Frost and Waterboy were in the theaters at the same time. Saw Waterboy.
Vicky Valancourt.
The Temptations from Coach Vanderhyde's class. You might remember.
I don't.
You don't remember Coach Vanderhyde?
I've seen that movie, but it's not on my list.
American History X. Halloween Town.
I saw Lion King 2.
Don't think I've ever seen it.
You've never seen Lion King 2, Simba's Pride? Mm-mm. My goodness. Halloween Town, yes, want to go in to
I only watch sequels that come out in movie theaters most of the time.
Keep going.
Bride of Chucky.
Yep. I love that movie for some reason.
Holy Man with Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
Actually, pretty funny movie.
It is
Steve
funny.
Martin in that movie with him?
Let me look. Steve Martin?
No, Jeff Goldblum. He's in that movie.
Yeah, he's like. It reminds me of another movie called G.
Steve Martin was in a movie with him called Bowfinger, I think.
You ever seen the movie G?
Mm-mm.
I think it's called G. It's all like Holy Man.
What Dreams May Come? What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams, which takes place in Purgatory. Very strange movie.
Never seen that one.
Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, God, that is a funny fucking movie.
Addams Family. Is that Values? That I see. Addams Family Reunion, which was like a made-for-TV movie I watched. Tim Curry played Gomez Addams, which is the same guy that played It and was in Rocky Horror Picture Show and The Bellman and Home Alone 2. Rush Hour, comedy classic. If you haven't watched it in a while, you should watch it. You got Rush Hour?
Rush Hour. Ants. I had Ants too. It came out the same year as A Bug's Life.
Sylvester Stallone, I think, was the main voice in that movie.
Rush Hour. I talked about them on the Whiskey Bros that time. We said Jackie Chan can sing.
Too good. Pleasantville, and what he sings in that is
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what he sings. But in Rush Hour 2, he's on the stage singing karaoke, singing "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough" by Michael Jackson, and it's hilarious. Pleasantville is the next movie I have with Tom McGuire and Kirsten Dunst. I think it's Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, and they start fucking, and that's when they get colorful.
Right? Reese Witherspoon. I was wrong. William H. Macy's in it. Jeff Daniels is in it. Don Knotts is in it. A bunch of good people. When they start having sex is when it starts going crazy. Yeah. Rounders, incredible poker movie. If you've never watched it.
Yeah, it's a great fucking movie. I've seen it.
That had Matt Damon, Ed Norton, John Turturro. Ed Norton had a big year. American History X and Rounders that year. Simon Birch, Tearjerker.
Brink, one of my all-time favorites, dude. One of them monthly Disney
you used
movies.
To get mixed up with
Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah,
Yes.
you got to watch Airborne.
Blade, the first Blade, which was awesome. Air Bud, the Golden Receiver, where he was the football player.
I got to pause real quick. Someone just came in with a Twitter stop scrolling, and it said, I watched Vampires vs. the Bronx last night on Netflix. I really enjoyed it.
Interesting.
Yep.
Who gave us that?
For Nerds, by Nerds podcast.
I said, Ben Franklin. I'm not telling what the hell he's talking about. Anyways, next movie, Halloween H2O.
It says my battery's dying, but I'm plugged in.
Oh, I know the problem.
What?
Next movie, Halloween H2O. Right in Talk Halloween. Surely you saw that one. Took place at the high school. Had Josh Hartnett in it also. Never saw it.
Which movie?
Halloween H2O. Takes place at the high school, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Halloween H2O. Yep, I've seen that movie. It's got that same lady in it that I can't ever remember her name.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis, that's right. Tommy Lee Curtis. Is that a person? If it dies, everyone, that'll just be the end.
No,
But
it's alright. It ain't gonna die.
is it not?
I got it fixed.
Oh, perfect. We're lucky the camera didn't die. I guess the camera was charging from the computer too.
Thank God.
Best purchase I ever made, this computer for my wife.
My wife.
My wife. Yeah, so we're at Blade. No,
we're not at Blade.
Airbud, the Golden Receiver.
Halloween H2O.
Airbud, the Golden Receiver was before that.
Yeah, I already said that. Correct.
Keep going.
Parent Trap.
I saw a movie called Ever After. I can't remember why I saw it, but I did. It's got Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Keep
I
going.
never saw it.
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap and Lindsay Lohan. Basketball.
Very funny movie. Basketball.
South Park. South Park guys. Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They're hilarious. I don't know if you know that about the two guys from that, but those are the guys that write and created South Park also.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
a movie called Orgasmo. Was their first movie they ever put out.
Damn, this is a good year too. 90s had the movies.
Did I already do 6 Days to Air? Am I stop scrolling? Because if I didn't, you should go watch that on HBO tonight. And it's how they make South Park.
Oh, you've told me about it.
I think I did it on one of our things.
I think you did.
Maybe I did. 6 Days to Air. If you hadn't seen it. Saving Private Ryan, in my opinion, top 2 probably war movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's great. A movie called Mafia, which is like a spoof movie of a bunch of movies. The Mask of Zorro.
I saw Pokemon, the first movie.
I never saw it.
The Mask of Zorro. Yes, who is that? Antonio Cascaban.
Antonio Cascaban. Holy shit. Holy. Antonio Banderas.
That's him.
Yeah, it also
Ricky Iglesias.
Yeah, it also has Anthony Hopkins, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh la la. There's Something About Mary, another great Ben Stiller movie.
I always forget his name. Who's the guy with all the zits? What other movie is that guy in? You know the one I'm talking about, the one with all the zits on his face?
At the beginning?
The boils? No, it's one of the guys fighting for her love, isn't it? Can't remember what other movies he's in.
I think you're talking about Ben Stiller as a kid.
No.
I think you're talking about her brother.
It might be Lee Evans. Or maybe Chris Elliott. Dom Waganowski.
Oh.
I can't. Whichever one is. Man, he has like boils all over his face. Brett Favre's in that movie. No.
All right. Not this guy. Not Lee Evans. This guy? Not Matt Dillon.
No, that's the guy in Wild Things.
It's Matt Dillon and Ben Stiller. You're thinking of Ben Stiller as a kid, as a teenager in that movie. Surely.
I don't know. Who's the guy who smells her shoes?
Oh, yes. Chris Elliott.
That guy.
Yeah.
What other movies is he in?
Yeah, he's in Groundhog's Day.
Scary Movie. Yeah, he's the strong hand guy.
Yeah. Give me a Scary Movie 2.
My germs.
There's a movie called Cabin Boy he was in. I rented one time from Movie Gallery, and it was weird as shit.
Thank you, Tyler Myers.
Did he nail Scary Movie 2?
He just said guy in Scary Movie. Yes.
Next movie after There's Something About Mary, Small Soldiers.
Dude, I went back and watched Small Soldiers not too long ago. It holds up.
I watched it here at my house.
You might be right. It is great. I love that movie.
Yeah, it holds up.
Who was on that? Tommy Lee Jones. Look at me fucking go.
Tommy Lee Jones. Who else? Kirsten Dunst was in it. Young Phil Hartman, R.I.P. Jay Moore. No, that's enough. Anyways. Next, one of my all-time favorites when I was younger, Armageddon. You already didn't know why.
Yeah.
Tyler. Dr. Dolittle remake with Eddie Murphy next.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Mulan, the animated. Dirty Work, which was one of TJ's movie quote trivia.
He had the hardest ones.
Dirty Work. I think I got both of them.
Yeah, you did.
The Truman Show, Jim Carrey.
So I had a few. I had 6 days and 7 nights before that. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. They're like surviving. It has Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, yeah.
And Anne Heck.
I know who Anne Heck is.
She's got like a natural beauty about her. I like to see
Let me
her.
look at Anne Heck. I think she might be married to Ellen DeGeneres. Look who her wife is.
Does it have their wife on here?
Look who Anne Heck is married to. Let me ask her. Who is Anne Heck in a relationship with? Oh, James Tooper. Not a lesbian, obviously. Anyways, maybe she just looks like Ellen DeGeneres. Next.
A Perfect Murder. I don't know if you ever heard that movie or not, but it's once again freaking Michael Douglas acting like a creepo. He plays a creepo real good.
You know who Michael Douglas' sons are?
Who?
Who are Michael Douglas' sons? Who are Michael Douglas'
Is it the
sons?
Wayans brothers?
Oh, not who I thought it was. Anyways.
The Truman Show, all-time favorite.
Yeah, it's really good.
God, that movie's good.
You can go see where it was filmed in this, I believe, in Seaside. Anyways, Almost Heroes, which was Chris Farley's last film ever put out.
Tim Farley.
Him and Matt Perry were the main people. Tim Farley, classic. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Godzilla. You hadn't seen either of those?
Oh, Godzilla. I've seen another movie called Hope Floats. Y'all know me, romantic comedy man.
Goodness. Matt Dillon in that also.
Let me see. Matt Dillon is Sandra Bullock, Harry Connick Jr.
Harry Connick Jr. Eh? You can tell how many of those I've seen.
Godzilla, keep going.
The Horse Whisperer.
I think I've seen it, but never.
It's good. He Got Game.
Yeah.
Great basketball movie. Polly. Talking Parrot movie. Major League Back to the Minors, which is AKA Major League 3. Worst, but one of my favorite major leagues. There's only 3 of them. Next, by far the worst, 3 Ninjas. I didn't know it was going to be on the list tonight, but 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain with, you guessed it, Hulk Hogan. And our guy, Ernest P. Worrell.
Ernest P. Worrell, that's right.
Yeah,
I wish Dabbling Dad. I wish
Jim Varney.
Wish Noam was here because I told him that story today because he said he loves Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh yeah, Jim Varney was also.
Keep going. The next movie I fucking love.
Lost in Space.
No, keep going.
What was your next movie?
Wild Things.
No, that's not.
Have you ever seen Wild Things?
I know the main character is a bad bitch. Please tell me your name.
Denise Richards.
Oh.
It also has that guy that you just showed me who was in that other movie, Matt Dillon.
That guy you just showed me that was in that other
Kevin
movie.
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon's in it?
Bill Murray.
No, stop it, Kevin Bacon. That's all I need to know. Lost in Space? You never saw the Lost in Space movie?
No, Denise Richards also in Starship Troopers, which was on our last one.
Surely anyone in here saw the 1998 movie Lost in Space.
Neve Campbell.
Hopefully.
Wild Things.
All these Friends people in so many movies. Friends. One of the worst shows of all time.
Tyler, if you've never seen Wild Things, you need to go.
Fake laughter nonstop.
Watch Wild Things. It is. I do not get fooled by movies. This movie, very good.
Huge twist. It's on all the big twists.
Huge fucking twist. And then at the end, it shows you, and you're like, fuck.
Anyways.
Keep going.
Chairman of the Board, Carrot Top's one and only movie. Awful. Next, The Man in the Iron Mask, which was awesome with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, it also has the 3 Musketeers in it, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's good, Tyler.
Played by Jeremy Irons, John Malkovich.
God, that movie is just fucking good.
Ooh, one of the Sarsgaard? Oh, the oldest Sarsgaard is in it. Okay, interesting. U.S. Marshals.
Okay.
Tommy Lee Jones, Wesley Snipes, Robert Downey Jr. Really good. That's a documentary, so that one don't really count. The Big Lebowski.
Hopefully, you saw his post about cancer.
Yeah, I did.
He's Tron, right?
Unfortunate.
He's Tron,
He was
right?
also in Tron, yes.
Yes. Jeff Bridges. I keep wanting to call him Michael Douglas. I don't know why.
Name the best actor in that movie.
Jeff Goodman.
Correct.
Steve Buscemi.
Next movie. The Wedding Singer.
Fucking love it,
Came
dude.
out the same year as Waterboy. Unreal.
It's crazy, dude. He's on a fucking tear.
Yeah, he sort of was. Next movie, Sphere. If you've never watched the movie Sphere, you should. It has Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel Jackson, Liev Schreiber, Queen Latifah, Huey Lewis. It's great. I'm going to read the synopsis for it, and we may even watch the trailer if you want to.
You want to put up? Sphere.
It's a mind fuck of a movie also. The OSSA discovers a spacecraft thought to be at least 300 years old at the bottom of the ocean. Immediately following the discovery, they decide to send a team down to the depths of the ocean to study the spacecraft. They are the best of the best, smart and logical, and the perfect choice to learn more about the spacecraft.
It says 2018.
No,
they might be coming out with a new one. This is the one with Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm an engineer.
That's like 2018.
No, this is 1998.
Yeah, Samuel L.
across the country.
Someone full screen that Maratraca. I think this is another movie gallery. Maybe Ace Video for you old school Middle Tennessee White House heads. Ace Video.
There was no plane crash.
Spacecraft.
But that was a report about a possible encounter with an alien being.
I love aliens.
You
You are the human contact team that was recommended in the Goodman report. We have a biochemist to assess the physiology of the unknown life form. We have a mathematician, because that'll probably be our common language. And we have an astrophysicist to locate its place in the cosmos.
Try to relax. So you're saying that you have a fuselage from a spacecraft over a half a mile long that crashed into the ocean 300 years ago and it's completely intact?
That's right. And the kicker is, something's still running inside.
That's the heart of darkness. We go there.
Is there heat coming off this thing, or is it just happy to see me?
Anybody else wonder who the hell opened that door?
It's human.
What's in his hand?
I don't know. What is it?
Smokehouse almonds.
It's an American spaceship.
In the 8,000 years of recorded history, this is a first. You're now online with an alien intelligence.
Its name is Jerry?
He's happy. What happens if Jerry gets mad?
Oh, what does happen if Jerry gets mad?
Ooh, I kind of like that. I
Yeah,
like
you
shit
would
like
enjoy it.
that.
You
I
would
still that I don't want to go too down the hole, but like we keep trying to go to outer space. So there's like parts of the Earth and world and ocean we've never even come close to finding and looking at. Good Lord! All right, keep
That's
going.
true.
We're almost done.
I think I'm to my last one. It is Half Baked.
Half Baked. That's my last one
Dave
as well.
Chappelle, absolute classic. Jim Brewer, absolute classic.
Yeah, we're coming right up on our hour and a half time max. But appreciate everybody being here tonight in the chat. That was awesome. We had people here for their segments and different things. But at Dabbling Dads on Twitter is our main social. I've been trying to do more Instagram lately. But go to our link tree. You can find our merch. Follow us, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Appreciate y'all coming. Peace. Goodbye.